What's going on, guys? This is Corey from ShooterCBGear, and today we have the Operation Black Veil loadout unboxing. Let's get into it.
Citizens of the digital age, welcome.
Now, before I get into this or I start explaining anything about it, I just want to say that I will always vouch for a shooter. They are great for this stuff you can get off it, but there was a snowstorm over here in Ireland. I think it was last week. So this was delayed by a week. You've probably noticed that because of the absence of the Wisdom Wednesday video. I actually expected this to come on the Wednesday. I had done 2 normal Wisdom Wednesday videos last weekend. Had them done and all, this time actually last week. And the second I stopped recording, it just SD card error and it all went corrupted, so I couldn't use it. So I said, right, this should be here for Wednesday. It didn't come on Wednesday. Today is Friday, so I'm 2 days out. So this video will be up tonight. So the video you're watching now, I have just recorded this video this morning, so that's good. So usually I do these unboxings and you just kind of hear me kind of muttering and you can't really understand what I'm going to say, but I am just going to read the invoice of all the stuff for you. I haven't done this before and I actually found this be a great idea, just so you can get a great idea of what I have inside the box, so you can look it up yourself. So for the first thing I have is ShooterCBGear IR style patch, US flag set dark, TMC DF combat shirt in multicam, G C3 shooting glasses set, a Night Evolution flashlight IR filter for M600 M300 scout light, Emerson outdoor light tactical soft shell jacket in dark earth, TMC 330 radio pouch, Z tactical headset mic parked for Comtac 2, Emerson 21 litre City Slims backpack, Hakitsu Thunder B grenade shell fire lever, just a spool for a Thunder B, Emerson Cobra 1.75 2-inch 1-piece combat belt in combat brown and coyote brown, Emerson easy chest rig in multicam, Night Evolution FPL S3 modular personal lighting system red light IR and TAM, Emerson G3 combat pants advanced version 2017 multicam, and FMA helmet balancing weight 5 weight and blocks. Just thought I'd say this just at the start here, so I'm not skipping through the video. If you don't want to see my reaction or review of this, you can just see that, see what I got, and then just go do it yourself and go find what I bought. So I just thought I'd read that, let you know what I got. So if you're not interested in watching the whole unboxing, me open the box, you can just hear what I said there. You can just keep playing the video back and back, listen to what I said, and find them yourself. So now we're going to get into the unboxing. Now as I'm opening this, I'll just explain. This is going to be my kit or my loadout for Operation Black Veil that will be hosted in Ballorcan Park on the 31st of March to the 1st of April. It is a 24-hour milsim, and from my understanding, I'll just find where I open this. My understanding, this is Ballorcan Park's first tan versus green game in a long time, or probably their first. So I will be on the, what is it called? The Task Force faction, which is tan kit or multicam. So I have actually had to, you've probably seen I had an AOR2 version of my chest rig. I done my 2017 AOR2 loadout with the chest rig. And try to get this open. You would have seen that that is obviously green and multicam is tan, so I need to get one of them. So I'm actually struggling big time, guys, opening this. So I'm just gonna see if I can get this open and get back to this. Alright, guys, just gonna give a quick little explanation what I was talking about there just 2 minutes ago, because I was quite heavily trying to get this thing open. Whatever happened in customs, or wherever this was being actually done, they just decided to get as much masking tape or like tape, and they just tape the whole box. So what you see that is brown, that was just full tape, so I had to try and prise this thing open. What I was saying was I will be on the Task Force faction in Operation Black Veil. I had my AOR2 chest rig set up like for running around in a forest, kind of light running kit. I had to get a multicam version of this, so that's what this loadout was going to be. This is just going to sort out my helmet setup for my night vision. I've gotten a new uniform. I have the full, pretty much just the closest thing I can get to actual cries. The TMC top and the bottoms. Anyway, we'll get into it and I'll just talk from there. So the bottoms and all, probably the nearest looking bottoms that are the replica version to the price. So we're going to go into the first thing I see. First thing we have here is my Emerson G3 Combat Pants, the advanced version. Now when I was opening this, I think I cut it, hopefully I didn't, no. Fairly lucky, when I was opening the thing I ripped and I was like, don't tell me after ripping it. So we're just gonna... So here is the knee pads. I actually haven't gotten a new pair of the tan knee pads. When I bought my AWAR2 ones, they came the black ones. I had to buy second hand pair off one of my friends, the Connor Sheridan, to buy a second hand pair of the multicams. They had them for some time, so they actually were very faded and very kind of gritty, so they weren't brand new. So let's go look at them. Probably the closest thing you're going to get to Cry's with the colouring. I specifically picked these because it has the tan elastic pieces, the Cry G3 knee pads, spandex at the back. Just probably the closest thing I can get to the Cry's. That's what I wanted to get because Task Force it looks very similar to the US Army Rangers. They have multicam and similar kits to that, so that's what I wanted to replicate with my kit. The second piece I actually have here in a different bag is the Easy Rig. Now you probably remember from the last time this came in its own personal bag. Came with in a little black bag that you could easily put it back into. This one they were just like, oh there you go, and they just kind of threw it at me. But yeah, I wanted to get one of these. This is a great little chest rig. There will be a review on this very soon. I want to do one on both of them. I decided that I'd wait to do a review on this because I wanted to have two different ones so you could see two different setups. Because I thought if I just showed you one, I wouldn't have been very happy with the video. I would have easily probably taken down the video and done it when I got another one. So I just waited till I got two of them so I could show you this is a multicam version of it, this is an AWAR2 version of them. This is the one I use with my multicam and this is the one I use with my AWAR2. That's the chest rig and we're going to move on. The next thing I have here is my Cobra 1 3/4 inch pack belt in multicam. Coyote Brown. Did I get a multicam, did I? No I didn't. Yeah, I got it in Coyote Brown, but there seems to be a hint of multicam, which is always great because it always gives a nice little kind of off colour with AWAR2 that you have different colours on your belts and different pieces of kit. So I'm just going to show off. This is the D part there. I can't think of the name of it. Cobra buckle. I think that's what it's called. I'm not too sure. I'll have to run this up and put it because it's actually not fully connected yet. So this has the Cobra belt system, which is really rugged. I've seen on Emerson's YouTube channel. This is actually an Emerson version of, I think it's a Raptor belt. They had this and they had the guy on a harness and they were pulling the belt and it wouldn't snap. So it's a very strong belt in my opinion. What you have here is you have the inner part of your belt. You put this into your into the trouser part of your belt, and this is like a Velcro kind of material. And then you put this, I'll get the other part, you put this around your waist and the Velcro connects on like this, is it? Hold on. This side. No. This side. Oops. So it connects like that, say, onto your belt, and then you connect the buckle to the front. And it doesn't move, which that's what I really wanted to get. I've had big tack belts, I've had different size ones, and they kind of move around. I just wanted something that was really, I always like small little low profile belts, but I wanted something I could use molly space on and be able to take it on and off really easy. My one you've probably seen me using for probably the whole time I've been doing YouTube was, I think it was just a rigger's belt. It was a Velcro one that went right around. I couldn't get it on tight enough. At least with this one, even if it's not tight, once it reaches the buckle, it won't move. It won't move up and down, and it's secure onto my body, which I actually really like. So I'm just going to wire this up and connect the D-ring. Alright guys, just have the belt all connected. I'll have to put this onto my waist and get it tight and get it perfect for my waist size. It kind of just stops here. You don't go over this part of the molly, which I really like because it's kind of developed and made that you don't completely pull it across, only stops here. So this is a waist size 30, so it's made just for a waist size 30, if you could say that. So that's the belt, and we're going to move on. What we have next is my counterweight pouch for my night vision. Now I just picked that up there, and to be honest, it is fairly heavy. It's not overly heavy, but it has a good bit of weight, which I really want to balance out my night vision. So I'm gonna most likely. I thought you could put patches on the back, obviously not. That's fine with me. I don't want to put patches on the back. You open it up and you have the counterweights. Now you can easily, if you wish, you can put batteries or something like that. They are actually fairly heavy. I thought they would have been much lighter, much smaller. They're actually really big, which is not a down point. That's actually fairly good, that they're really big and heavy. So we're going to pop them back in there if we can get them back in. So guys, after I'm finished going through all the review, I will have pictures up of the kit. I will show you what it's going to look like. You're most likely going to actually probably see pictures in the next 2 days. I will be using this kit at my next skirmish, which is in 2 days up in Simtac. As I say always with Simtac, it's nothing too special, just a day's gaming. But it is actually kind of funny. This came this morning, and with the postal systems, I think everywhere, there's no real package post over the weekend. So today is Friday. I would have gotten this on the Tuesday, since it will be a bank holiday Monday on Monday. So I've literally gotten this on the last day possible before I go to my skirmish. If I hadn't gotten this before Simtac, the first time I would have used this kit was at Ballure. Quick tip for anyone that has bought kit: you're better off to use the kit probably 1 or 2 skirmishes before you actually use it for an event. If you're just trying to work stuff out, I will be setting up the chest rig in a certain manner. I want to make sure that that is as efficient and I can get this stuff easily. Now if I was just to bring that just to Ballurgan and I found those problems there, that would cause me a good bit of hassle. But since I'm going on Sunday, I'll be able to root out all those problems and fix it around before I get to Ballurgan. So guys, just had to work on trying to fix the actual spool pin. It's a bit wobbly, so I'm just going to put a little lip in it when the video is finished. We're going to move on to the next piece of kit. Alright, the next thing I see is just my standard Dark Earth IR patches. Actually, they aren't IR, I just really like them. They're non-functional, but they're pretty good. They work really well. I'm going to have these on both sides of my new TMC shirt. So we're going to move on to the next piece of kit. The next piece of kit I have here is my MPLS-S3 Modular Personal Lighting System. That's what MPLS stands for. Well done, Corey. So this is just going to go onto the side of my helmet. It works in IR, which, to be honest, anything in IR now is just perfect for me now since I have the night vision. I'd want to just have everything in IR now so I can at least use it and no one else can see it. So it comes with a good few pieces of kit, different little pieces for mounting it onto your helmet. I'll have to figure what these are for. It actually came with batteries, which is pretty cool. But I'll just put the batteries in and I will show you that now, guys. Okay guys, after just a little bit of inspection, it comes with a piece you can put onto your rails. You can rail mount it. This is for Molly, which is pretty good. And this piece is for Mitch helmet, which I won't be using. And then there is, yes, this is the last piece. This is for a helmet. So I'm just going to set this up and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So, right guys, it took me a few minutes just to fiddle around, figure out what I was doing. You hold it down for 2 seconds, get IR, and then press it in loads of different ways, and you end up with, I think it's normal light, a really bright light, and then it turns off. So yeah. Right guys, I figured out how to get on white light, red light, and IR. So it's, you hold down for 2 seconds. I can't see that, but supposedly, oh I can actually, I can see the little red light. Supposedly IR is on there, and then if I was to put it onto normal light, hold for 3 seconds, it should turn it to red. Yeah, that's perfect. How it worked out, that's amazing. Perfect. Came with 2 extra batteries on the different mounting systems. So that's pretty good for me. So we're going to put this all away. I'm going to hold on to the case. Pretty good. I like the way they bring them in little cases because it's really professional. So we're going to move on to the next piece of kit. Next piece of kit is just a new microphone for my Comtax 2s. My one broke, new one, perfect. Moving on to the next piece. Next bit of kit is my, where's the name? TMC 330 radio pouch. Pretty standard, just a little small little radio pouch for the chest rig. Oh, that's for a piece, that's for the wire. Jeez, I thought it folded down. I was like, that's not what I paid for. But anyway, that's pretty good. Yeah, really like that. So we're just gonna put that back in. Radio goes in. I think you all know how a radio pouch works. So move on to the next piece of kit. Plenty different game. So you probably have seen my torch on plenty of different gameplay videos. It is fairly bright, so it's too bright to use with the IR because it would probably break my night vision. But if I have a little cap like this, that should be pretty good. I don't know how this opens. Alright guys, I just wanted to get this on perfectly. That's pretty cool, really like that. Look, a little flip up and then you can see, ooh, behind you. Then when I flip it down, it's only a red little light. Now, if I was shooting, you probably would see that if I was close to it, but that's brilliant if I'm just trying to trace my BBs. Because, obviously, you know, in the dark, if you don't want to use a little laser, even with the torch, you can turn it on and off, and at least you can trace the BBs and see where they're going without even having to look at the laser. That's pretty good. So, I'm going to move on to the next piece of kit I see in the box. I will start off and say, guys, I actually am not quite well. I'm kind of sick. So I have a bit of a cold, so that's just trying to talk and trying not to snuff at the same time. So once I've told you I am sick, at least I have some reason to actually still snuff. This is my C3 shooting glasses set. It's pretty nice, comes with its own little clean cloth, that's good. Little packet, I probably won't use it, I'll probably just keep it in its case. Prescription lens thing in case you need to wear, you actually wear glasses. This is, I think that's a neck piece you put around your neck, is it? Okay. A lot of these I probably won't use. I'm just going to move them around so I know which one I'm going to be using. And then we have the main glasses. I'm just going to get this out and have a look. Right, come on. Oh, just came out the other side, that's perfect. So, these are the glasses. To be honest, these feel so much stronger than my other ones that I bought in MIA. Sorry, MIA. Have a little look. Oh, they look good. I actually like them. They're pretty cool. So, yeah, they look pretty good. So, they came with the sun lens. Which other lens did they come with? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, they're separated. So it came with clear, this Polaroid one. Let's just put all these back in, guys. The kind of yellow tinted ones and then the sunglasses. Pretty good, I really like them, and we'll move on to the next piece of kit when I've actually cleaned up all this, guys. So guys, just went through the shooting glasses, just sorting them all out. Took them all out of the packets. Pretty nice little glass, I tried all of them on. I really like the Polaroid ones. Probably won't use it for airsoft because they kind of reflect and people be able to see them from miles away. You just see these little reflections. But they're pretty good just for kind of taking pictures, or if you really are in a really kind of sunlight area, it really kind of gets rid of the sun. So they're pretty good. So guys, the next piece of kit I have here is my soft shell jacket. Actually, I thought from feeling that was going to be, jeez, I thought that was going to be a soft material. I was kind of panicking. I really wanted a warm jacket, which it actually is. So I'm going to try this jacket on now. I'm going to show you. Alright guys, I'm going to continue wearing this jacket for the rest of the video. It's a lovely fit. I just done up the sleeves because the arms are just slightly too long. They kind of just go over my hands. I just keep them just here. To be honest, this actually doesn't even look like a soft shell jacket. It actually looks fairly trendy and actually fashionable as a jacket. I really like it. I'm going to keep this on. It's actually really warm. I was actually kind of cold wearing this. There's a nice bit of heat in it. It's fleece. When I put my hands into the pocket, I felt it was fleece. So it's a pretty nice warm jacket. I actually feel much better now. I was sick, feel much better. So we're going to move on to the next piece of kit. Moving into the last piece of kit, I have my TMC BF combat shirt. This is probably the closest combat shirt I could have got. I'm actually delighted. Oh yes, beautiful. I wanted to try get the white main colour for it because that's, oh, there goes the box. I want to get the white colour for the actual main piece because it suits it much better, and that's actually what the cries are made out of. It's not a tan colour like my old ones. It is actually white. That is a movement on its own. It's kind of creepy. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, I really actually like it. I have a nice look there. So there's some cardboard thing here. What's it? I was given a box for the belt. Okay, pretty cool. I'll hold on to it. We're going to move on to the last piece of kit, which is my 21 litre bag. Now, just looking at my other tan bag I have in front of me, this is huge, which I want. I haven't actually gotten a big bag yet. This is probably the biggest bag I've gotten. Really like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is actually very big. I'm just going to buckle it so I can get a good look. What did you put in here? So much space for stuff. What was in here? What the hell? There's a plate for your back. Okay. I'm guessing that has to stay closed, maybe? You can put stuff into it. So there's a nice little pocket at the top you want to put small little pieces into. What's this? Tension. Actually you could buckle stuff on if you wanted. Actually no, that's for this. That's what that's for, I think. Tie the bag down. Thought you could buckle things down onto it, that's okay. That's fine with me. Has a bit of backup space in the back. You want to put some patches, which is always good. You always want to make it customizable. There's a lot of different kind of pockets, zip compartments for like kind of breaking up different parts of your kit, trying to sort them out and put them in different spots. How many spots is there in this bag? This bag has, Jesus Christ. Okay, I found the main part, which is humongous. Jesus, like, I'd actually put my helmet in here, which is always brilliant. You always want to put your helmet into your bag. You always want to try and dispose of it if you don't want to wear it. That's the one kind of fear I had about getting this helmet. Not this helmet, this bag, because you've obviously seen my AUR2 bag. There's an actual compartment for your helmet. This one there isn't, but to be honest, that is fine. I really use this as a bag for school size with. But yeah, we're just going to tie all this down now. I'll get back to you. Alright guys, this kit nearly looks more like a hiking kit. Look like Bear Grylls with the bag, the soft shell jacket. I really like this. As I say, all the little points of like extra pieces of fabric and all are all tied down with a bit of elastic, so any of those when you're tightening stuff, like similar to this, all I have to do is find where this is, bring it down as far as I can, and I can actually make the little flyaways even smaller, which is actually brilliant. I'll say, even though Emerson have really cheap stuff, they really pay attention to small little details, which are always brilliant. So guys, we've actually reached the end. What is this? Piece of card, way. So we've reached the end. So guys, this came to the price of $426, 374 euro. And this is, as I said, all the kit that I'm going to be running at Operation Blackveil in Ballurkin. You will see pictures of this on Sunday. That is probably the one thing that I'm really happy about. I ordered this a little while ago and I didn't know I was going to be going this week. I kind of had to change a few plans to go this week. But I was like, oh, do you know what, this kit's going to come after I played SimTac. I'm not going to be able to try it out. This came on the last possible day the post comes in this country, on a Friday. I should have gotten this on a Tuesday, but I got it on the Friday, which is I'm delighted about, so I can use it on Sunday. I'm going to use all my new kit, so I'll show you pictures of that on the day. As always, talk to you later guys, and as always, enjoy the videos.
DedSec will give you the trick. Do what you will.